Good morning, Tradeify Nation. Welcome back to another London session stream. Sorry, there was a bit of glitch happening right before the stream started, so you might have seen my face pop in for like a sec, but I hope everyone's doing amazing. It is Monday, January 12th. We're starting the second full week of trading for 2026, so I'm excited. We had some nice moves on Friday, finishing off the week strong on the NQ on Friday last week. So I'm hoping Monday picks up just where Friday left off and we have some clean trades, some clean price action. There was a bit of market news, some crazy shakeups overnight in Asia, which we'll get into in a little bit. But I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. Hope you're all rested and ready to go. Let me just quickly see who we've got here in the chat. Let me just pull that up real quick. All right, let me do my good mornings. By the way, mic and everything's all good because just let me know quickly with the number one because I was just having a little tech issue before I went live with you guys. Let me know quickly if this sounds okay, and then I'll keep going here. Awesome. Leah dropped a 1, so that's all I need. Thanks, Leah. All right, so good morning, Leah. Good morning, Heinz Steak. Good morning, Funded Shubham. Good morning, Paul. Good morning, hi, Heinz Steak again. Sorry, I'm afraid to say good morning. Roy, Cuthbert. Good morning, Lulu. Good morning, Remy. Mawausi, Emma. We've got Trading BDH Master. Good morning, Dominic. Palm Meat. Good morning. Good morning, Royal Negroni. Kizmaz. Claudia the Human. Who else have we got? We've got Jaspel. We've got Art, Kararu, Pankaj. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Jonathan and Dean and Manfred and the whole gang. Good morning, Cheeseballs, Mexican Dance, Mandy. Look about. Okay, I could go on. There's so many of you here. Thanks everyone for dropping a good morning. And if it's your first time on a Tradeify live stream, by the way, let me know so I can give you a shout out. Thanks for joining us. Let's get straight into it, shall we? We do have some exciting news also. Like, a lot happened over the weekend. Yes, we need to discuss. Nick had some amazing, exciting news. He will be back with us on Wednesday, though, so maybe we'll wait until Nick's back with us and he can let his news out to you guys live on stream. But it has been a very exciting weekend. So let me get straight into the charts here. Well, London has officially already opened, so ding, 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 dong, ding, 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 dong. Big Ben is calling. London is open. I really hope we can get some clean price action today. All right, so already my charts are not wanting to play. I will just quickly do a top down from the daily. As usual, this is NQ for anyone who is new here. All right, so what I'm looking at is on the daily, again, yes, Friday we closed a bullish day, but we are still respecting this daily bearish gap. So for me, I'm still seeing price holding nicely in this gap and still telling me we could see potential downside off this level. So we've come up into it a couple times now and rejected off it nicely. So I'm expecting us to have a bit of a down move off this level. Prices and targets to the downside will definitely be this swing low, the most recent swing low on the daily, and that level is 25,569. So not sure if we'll get all the way down there today. Also, previous day low would also be a nice target for today. 25,615.50 is that level at previous day's low. Now, we've already had some crazy news overnight from Sunday. Basically, there is some crazy news where the government is trying to has indicted Powell. So that has obviously sparked the market to have some crazy volatility. So we've already dropped actually from the open today, already around 270 points. So it's already been quite a volatile day. I'm expecting us to have a clean price action day because of it, because we love news, we love volume. Now, because we are still, yes, respecting the bearish gap on the daily, this also aligns with what I'd like to see in the London session today is a sweep of previous 4-hour high, which would tap nicely into this 4-hour bearish gap. So now we've got two bearish gaps aligned. If we were to tap into this bearish gap, I would really like to see shorts out of this. So that would be my A+ setup today. If I do get that, I would love to short this market. And if not, you guys know I will not be taking anything. So we are very close to that previous 4-hour high level at the moment. So potentially could get a setup in the next few minutes, but I'll be waiting. We've also got Asia low already swept. That level for me anyway, because I know we all have different targets. That level was 25.71025. So we've already swept out Asia low, and now I am waiting to see if we can take out this 4-hour high and then take a short off there. But chat, let me know, how is everyone doing? How was everyone's weekend, and has anyone taken trades so far in this market? Or if any of you guys trade Asia session, I mean, there was some definitely volume you guys could have played off overnight from Asia session. So let me know what you guys have already been in or looking at for the markets. Let's have a look. Ozempic, first time here this week. Well, welcome Ozempic. I guess that's true. Yes, Julianne, your guess is correct. It's the news is out. Nick did post on his Twitter, but I'll let him speak all about that on Wednesday when he's back with us. Manfred, how's the weather on your side? I'm sitting in the snow. Actually, the weather has been pretty good today, pretty decent. It's about 30 degrees here in Bali, and it's sunny so far, no rain. So it's a good day. But who knows, in the middle of the stream, it could just start pouring rain because it is wet season here in Bali, and that means we could get like torrential rain literally any minute. So I don't want to jinx it. Okay. So thanks. Paul Prophet says he's not indicted. It is only a threat. So there's still, even with a threat, it is still a big news for the market. So that's why we're seeing this crazy price action so far. We do have, if I pull up the news also for the week, we do have red folder news, not today, but looking at the week, we do have CPI tomorrow and PPI tomorrow on Wednesday. So that could mean that we are seeing maybe a bit of choppy price action being the day before CPI, but we will just see if we get setups, we're going to take them regardless of CPI being tomorrow. All right, Russell says $9,200 in profit on the day. Guys, I passed a 150K growth account in a single day today. Let's go, Russell. Russell, I think that deserves a money gun. Here you go. Go, Russie. That's such a good achievement. I mean, it's Monday, first day of the week, to be passing a 150K growth account. Like, I'll be packing up for the day. That is insane. Well done. Content Hunter says, I won the account from you on Friday, but no one has contacted me yet. Do I need to do anything else? No, if you have won an account with us on Friday, then your details have already been passed on to Nick in the background, and he has been away, so that account should be given to you within the week. Give him some time because he has been on leave. Johnny says, Asia low, definitely not swept. Well, we're not going to get into that argument, are we, Jonathan? But it has been swept on my end. My Asia low has been swept. So, Russ, you're going to have to take us through that trade. Let us know, was it NQ, gold? What'd you trade? Jolan says, good morning, Selena. Entered at NQ long at 726. 726 around here. All right, well, you're in some nice profits already. That was pre-London Open. Good trade so far. Let's see where it goes. I really hope for your sake and for mine we get up into previous 4-hour high. What's up, Dominic? Jonathan also currently long on NQ from 732 off an inversion after a little sweep. 732 inversion. Jonathan, what time frame are you looking at, and is this NQ? Let me know. Thanks, Leia. Yep, Leia, spot on. So the giveaway accounts are sent out within 7 working days. So if it's last Friday, then you got a few days to wait. 100%. Don't panic, guys. The account will be with you, but it is a manual process. So it's not like you automatically get the account. It is a process in the back end. So just allow, a week is perfect. Dean says, going to wait and see if the NQ goes to 25,805 for rebalance, the next leg down. 805 is quite the way up. I mean, if we get up there, that is around Asia high. So if we get up there, it does still look good for shorts. I would, though, be potentially shorting of the previous 4-hour high. So for me, that level is around the 750s. If we get up there, I will definitely be taking a sell. If and only if we get up there. Leia says, my question to Russell is, was it passed according to your risk management plan? Because making $9,000 in one trade means you might have over leveraged, but if you didn't, kudos to you. That is true. Russell, we're all very interested to know how you traded, what you traded. Quite an insane risk management, I guess, if you made it all in one trade. I mean, potentially he could have even been trading micros later and he just held it. I mean, could have just been a banger trade and he caught 100 points. Paul Profit says, I entered gold longs at 67.60. Oh my gosh. How did I just fall for that, chat? Chat, am I the only one who just read his levels out? 676767. Some people are really out here to troll today. It's Monday, chat. Calm down with the 67. Raphael says, beware of the amount of liquidity below us. Well, for me, I'm still liking the fact that we have, yes, we have swept out we've swept out Asia low, but for me, previous 4-hour low is still intact, and that is also previous day low, also still intact. So for me, for shorts, these are my levels to the downside that I think we can definitely get to. And like I said, above this previous 4-hour high, we have a bearish 4-hour gap, which is sitting nicely there. So that is a strong target for me for liquidity to at least pull back into before continuing to the downside. That is what I expect to see in the London session today. So something a little bit like this. We get into here, we respect at least 50%, maybe the 820s around that level, and then get all the way down into previous day low. But I could be completely wrong, so that's why I'm not going to try predict anything. That's what I'd like to see, but at the end of the day, guys, the market will just give us whatever it wants to give us. So let's just wait, let the market come to us. Let's not force anything. If you guys are in longs because that's your setup already, good for you. I mean, as long as you're trading your system, that's all you can do. Julian loves the pink candles. Thanks, Julian. It's kind of my vibe. I got the pink money gun. If you guys could see, also I have a pink keyboard, a pink mouse pad, a pink mouse. Actually, my pink mouse broke recently, so I have a white mouse. What else is pink? My MacBook is pink. I've got like a pink hardcover case on my MacBook. So, yeah, pink's not my favorite color or anything. Yes, Dominic, sorry. Guys, how could I actually forget the like goal today? Like count goal is 370 likes because we did 365 on Friday and it's only fair that we bump it up. So 370 likes is the goal today, chat. If we get there, we do a 50K growth account as per usual, and I have no doubt you're going to get there. But please don't make me do the countdown in the last like 2 minutes of the stream again. We just can't be having that, chat. Let's get up there. As soon as you guys get to 370 likes, we'll do the giveaway. So if you're new here or if you're just joining in, if you've just gone to the desk, smash the like button because as soon as the like button hits 370, we do the account. Alpha Bravo says, where's Nick? Nick is still on holidays at the moment in the Maldives, having a very exciting holiday over there. And he will be back with us Wednesday. So I believe he'll be like flying back out tomorrow and then he'll be back at the desk with us on Wednesday. Jonathan says inversion for me was 30 minutes before London Open. Okay, so, oh, yep, I see it. The 247. Nice. Are you still holding, Jonathan, or have you gone break even, or what's your game plan? Let me know. Hidden ancient enigmas. Not the heart button, chat. The like button, the thumbs up. Julian, yes, there may only be 189 right now, but as soon as everyone likes the stream, the like stays. So people will come and go, of course, but as soon as they like the stream, that's all that matters because that is the like that stays. And then as long as we get 370 of those, we're all good. And we should have no problem getting to 370 likes, chat, because we've gone to 500 before, so do not be complaining. All right, NQ is starting to push down here. I'm a little annoyed because we didn't actually take out any point of liquidity that is really anything of significance yet. We did take out this 15-minute high. That's the 2 a.m. Frankfurt Open, but For me, I would have preferred to see the 4-hour get swept. So I'm not going to get into anything yet. The 4-hour now is also making a bottom wick and looks like it's distributing. So for us to get all the way back into that previous 4-hour high, maybe unlikely, maybe. Not going to say it's not, but it is having that distribution to the downside right now. So we'll see. The alternative play could be if we never sweep previous 4-hour high and we get all the way down into previous 4-hour low, it potentially could be buying off that level. So let's see what NQ wants to do. Also, we can quickly take a look at gold. I know some of you probably in gold trades at the moment. Gold. Now, gold obviously has the opposite reaction to the market news. So I guess when things in the political environment are pretty unstable, assets like gold, silver, they're like the fear assets. So people look to these assets for protection when there's a bit of instability in the market. So that's why we had this gold pump from that Sunday open. We've already pumped quite a large amount. I can measure that level right there. Sunday to that high is 83 pips, so quite a large move, and now we're just ranging at the moment. We have taken out previous 4-hour high. Technically, I am actually looking for shorts at the moment in this market, but I will hold out until I get a clean setup. At the moment, it just looks like a range for me. Nothing really too clean on gold at the moment. All right, so NQ actually getting back into that Asia low level at around 710. We've just tapped it now. We're just retesting, so let's see how we react at this level now. Hakira Sanju says, how are you, Celine? I'm good. I'm actually good. It's Monday. I love Mondays because it's the first day of the week, first day of trading. Whenever I have, even if I have a bad trading week, I always love coming back on a Monday because it just starts me fresh. And it is the second trading week of 2026, chat. So anyone who didn't start the year of how they plan to and maybe made some errors in their risk management or whatever last week, start fresh today. And that's what I'm doing anyway. I'm pretending this is my first trading week of 2026. Johnny says, now we can go sweep Asia low. What, Johnny? Let me know what your Asia low level is, all right? I can mark it out for you. But my Asia low's already been swept. The Wiz, just a question for understanding how you determine your Asia low. Look, there's not much logic in it. I understand it's not the Asia low of the actual Tokyo session, but it is the Asia kill zone levels. So these levels are based on ICT concepts and the Asia session, the Asia kill zone session. So for me, that level is up until midnight. That's the kill zone. So whatever low is made by the midnight hour is my low. And that's how I get that level. And Nick's in the chat. Nick, I told everyone there is exciting news. I mean, you have dropped it online. So I think if everyone wants to, you guys can go and give Nick a big congratulations for the big news he just dropped over the weekend. Amazing, amazing. The photos were beautiful, Nick. So it was really, really cool to see. But everyone, drop a congratulations for Nick. We want all the details when you get back, Nick, by the way. Jonathan, he has gone off ketchup. No. I wish that was the big news. I wish. Oh, the good news. Well, if you guys aren't on social media, Nick is officially engaged. And that is the huge news. Oh, hey, Dominic says he's like 3K on this paper short. Let's go. Even if it's a paper short, it's still nice to see a win. Nick is pregnant. Not quite. Not quite. I should have got you guys to guess what you think the big news is. Actually, that would have been funny. Still feels surreal. Yeah, I'm sure Nick is going to feel surreal for a little while. I mean, you kept that from us well, though. Like, we were talking about snorkeling and dolphins, and then next day you're like, oh, I'll pop the question. All right, Nick's in a long chat. Nick says 25,697.75. 697.75. Let's put it on the screen. We'll pretend Nick is here with us trading. 697. Nick, you got to tell me your levels. All right, previous 4-hour low has just been tapped, actually, chat. So now we are looking for longs. So forget all I said about shorting these markets, because once a previous 4-hour level has been taken, that's what confirms my bias for the session. So I am now looking for longs. Getting cooked. Got 10 points out of GC earlier. I'm out. Damn. All right, well, that was some unexpected volume. Nick's out of that trade, but you know what? It was a valid trade, Nick, so doesn't matter. And guys, he caught 10 points on GC, so W's already for Nick. Now, I'm actually looking for longs off this sweep of previous 4-hour low. So now that we have this fair value gap open, I will wait to see if we get an inversion at this level. If not, we could be dumping all the way down to previous day low, and it will be the same setup. Dominic says Nick didn't hear about the POW news. I'm sure Nick did, but it doesn't mean you can't take longs in this market. I mean, that was some unexpected, like a drop just then. But let's see. I would like to see us pull back now. Would be a nice long, actually. MQ says don't try to catch the falling knife. Well, if I didn't, then I mean, I'm only going to just take the setup MNQs. Sometimes I am the crazy one longing in this market, but as you can see, this dashed line here is my liquidity level, the previous 4-hour low. So once that's swept, I'm technically bullish looking for longs. If it wants to keep dumping, that's fine, but I'll only enter if I get a signal anyway. I'm not just going to buy at random. Wait, Desanti says what POW news? I don't know who's being sarcastic or not. It's really hard to tell when it's just comments in the chat. But we did talk about in the beginning of the stream, there is a threat to indict Jeremy Powell. So that's kind of what's shaking up the market. If you literally just search up Powell news, it'll be there. He put out like a video overnight. So it's all on Google if you guys want to go have a read. Russell says longs are a bad idea. That short up there, I told you. Russell, why don't you just tell me when you enter and I can enter with you, since you're a market maker and you know exactly where price is going. Now, this is a clean wick. I like that we're leaving this buying wick behind on the 15. This would be a nice candle to be going long in. Let's see if I get this inversion here. I will enter long. It will look a little bit like this if I get the inversion. Oh, stops are large. Damn. That candle is 25 points. Looks like we are getting the volume in the London session. But the trade will look a little bit like this. I'll only enter if we do get the inversion. If not, there is potential for us to this is just a little bit of a retracement and then to continue short. But hey, it does look like we might get that. What a sell. Yeah, I mean, guys, if you caught this sell, very, very clean. I mean, nothing but bearish candles in the 1 minute for those last 10 minutes. So clean short into previous 4-hour low, but short step aside because I want to buy this. Can you all just exchange your contracts now? Thank you. But hey, see how we didn't get that inversion? This is why I'm not in a long right now, because we could just be respecting this and continuing to dump. So if we do, that's fine. That's how I can protect myself, by waiting for a strong signal on the 1 minute. Otherwise, I can just be caught in yes, catching the falling knife. So yeah. Johnny says, damn, that's dicey. Good luck, Celine. I'm not in anything yet, Johnny. Don't stress it, guys. I'm not in a long. Fernando for president says pouting want to lower rates. Trump mad. That sums it up. I mean, I'm not going to talk on the political stuff really because I'm no expert, but there is some crazy shit going on in the US. Oh, Patrick. Morning, Patrick. Patrick says my ESNQ short left without me. Damn, if that would have been your setup, Patrick, that would have been a clean short. That sucks. Cheeseball says I'm so short since 25,727. Let's go. Are you still holding? Let's go, Cheeseballs. You're killing it if you're still in this. Patrick, Nick, you're glowing this morning. Did something happen over the weekend? I wonder, Patrick. I wonder what that glow is about. Parmeet says waiting for previous day low sweep to take longs. ES is almost there. Well, that is interesting. Let's quickly pull up ES. Okay, so ES is definitely much closer to that previous day low. Definitely looks like ES should take that out. And I don't know if NQ is going to get all the way down there. But if not, then we have an SMT, right? So that would be even stronger confirmation for the longs. So I'm still going to wait. Dominic says I entered long, but immediately went break even on the push up. Wait, when were you long, Dominic? Oh, on the initial push? Okay, so you would have been break even already. Julian agrees with my long. Nice to see I'm not the only one crazy trying to look for shorts when the market dumps. Well, not really dumps. I'm not going to call that a dump. Oh, Patrick, it was a perfect trade, but it happens. Yeah, 100%. Don't be FOMO entering anything, Patrick. I'm sure you're going to get a nice clean setup today. It definitely looks like we have the volume today, so that's exciting. That is exciting. Cheeseball's still holding one funded and one eval. Hey, AK94YT says, okay, pass flex account with the short today. Let's go. Guys, so many of you passing accounts. I said it last week and I'll say it again. Every day in this chat, we've got at least one of you getting a payout or one of you passing an account. And it is so motivating and inspiring. Like, I love it. Guys, always keep us updated with how you're going with your accounts. It's just amazing to see. And when people say like trading is a scam, it's clearly not. Look at us all winning. So good. He says it was a select account. Let's go. Even better. Judas Joe says, I got short on the inversion BPR under NFP low at 730, closed at 660 on 3 accounts. Let's go. Guys, so many of you winning already. Hey, Red Girl, welcome. I'm doing good. I'm doing very good. It's Monday. Happy to be back at the charts. I really don't like the weekends. I hate taking too much time away. I'm an addict like that. Cameron, good morning. Cameron says, looks like a long here. Potential long, definitely. But I will now wait for the new 15-minute candle to open and hopefully wick down. But yeah, NQ could just be taking off without us, which would suck. But that's all right. We could potentially get another entry anyway. So any of you guys that were in short, how are you managing your positions at the moment? I know Cheeseballs is holding. Are any of the rest of you still holding or at least break even? Or let us know. Let us know how you're handling the market. I'm definitely sitting out if you guys have just joined. I haven't taken any trades yet. I'm eyeing up a long, but I'll only long if we get the new. We need the next 15 minutes to come down and sweep so I get that alignment and then distribution to the upside, hopefully. Hopefully, but not trying to predict anything. I will just react to what we get. By the way, like count today, chat, is 370 likes. So if you haven't already, make sure you smash the like button because I will be giving a 50k growth account away again. And if we don't get up there, there won't be any accounts. So make sure you do. Cheeseball says 409 contracts at 25,660. Wait, as in you're slapping on 409 contracts at 25,660? What? Greg Duncan says, I got a payout after market closed on Friday on one Tradeify account. Well done. Guys, that's another one in the chat. That's like 3 of you already. So congratulations. Deserves a clap as well. Just keep getting those payouts. Market was, I must say, Friday's price action was probably the cleanest we've had all month. So I'm hoping the rest of the week plays out like Friday. All right, there is the sweep of the previous 15 minutes low. Nice. Right at the 3:30 candle. So let's see what the market wants to do. If we do get that inversion set up now, I will definitely go long. We could also be dropping to previous day low, so I am wary of that. Let's just check on ES because ES probably, yeah. ES just took out previous day lows. So at the moment, there is an SMT there between the two assets because ES just took that low and NQ hasn't yet. So let's see. Nice. Chisel said, oh, he's looking at the levels on Bookmap. That makes sense. Bam, let's go. There's your levels. Are you still in this cheese ball? I'm literally like, I'm thinking you're probably up thousands right now on this trade. Parmeet says Friday was amazing. Almost everything worked. I'm guessing it was that kind of market. I mean, probably anything could have worked. Cheeseball taking partials now. One of the 400 contracts to get here. Nice. Nice read of Bookmaps. Very nice. Not something I've ever looked at before, but it's cool to see you guys trading it. Morning, Loran. Quinton in the short with my other eval for 300. Let's go. Everyone killing it on the shorts this morning. Where are my reversal traders at? Where are the reversal traders waiting for this long setup? Because that's what I'm waiting for. I don't do well when the market just trends or just dumps. I have that like toxic trait where I can only see reversal patterns now. So for me, everything screams long, not short. Hey, Mexican Dance. He says me. That's good. I'm glad there's other reversal traders in here. Jose Muniz says $159 and $287 off some micros done for tonight. Work in 5 hours. Later, AI girl and chat. Very nice. Nicely done. Good idea to take the win and then shut it down. And you got work in 5 hours. So you're doing it all. You're doing it all. Really well done. Patrick says, with this movement, we'll be looking for one trade on the reversal. It's higher risk to catch the falling knife, but we are sweeping previous day low on the hourly. We could be creating a higher low. Yes, Patrick, I'm definitely looking at similar levels. I like that we have already swept out previous day low on ES, so that for me forms an SMT, and we have also left that 4-hour bearish gap up above untapped. So for me, whenever we have that an untapped FVG above, that's definitely a clean draw from us to get back into at some point. Not trying to predict when, but definitely I could say we will get there this week even. And previous day low being SMT'd feels like we might not get down there on NQ now that ES has already swept it. But let's see. This grey box is tracking the current most recent open FVG at the moment, so that's the one I'm waiting to get inverted. Lulu, Celine, have you tried braiding your hair? It seems like it would suit you. I've definitely put it in like braids before, but not like, I mean like 2 braids, not like hectic, anything like full on braided, but I mean one day I'll try it. At the moment I keep touching it because it's really humid in Bali, so sometimes your hair just gets frizzy because humidity in the air is like a lot. Oh, Parmeet's the same. Same here. I can't work well with the trend. I only see reversals. Yeah. Me too, Parmeet. Me too. It's a bit toxic, but it works. And Dream says, is that your framework, Celine? Reversals. Yep. 100%. All right. So Cheeseballs is looking at the book maps right now. Is calling out that we have 500 contracts again at 25,630. So that is the next level to the downside that Cheeseballs is most likely interested in. Let's see what happens. Oh, Dezanti said up 80 points on this NQ short. Let's go. Let's go. You guys are killing it. I'm the only one not in shorts, chat. Maybe you guys should take over the stream. I'm going to still wait. Now we have a new FEG opening on the 1 minute. Let's see. Are we going to go into previous day low? Who thinks we are? Who thinks we're not? Laurent says, come on, give me a setup. Be patient, Laurent. We have to be patient. I'm not trying to rush anything. Look, the best thing to master as a trader is the FOMO. If you guys can sit through price action taking off without you because it's not your setup, not that you've missed a trade, but you actually just didn't have a signal to trade and you can let price run, that is a skill. It is an acquired skill and it takes a lot of time to master, but definitely if you can get to that level, trading will be so much easier. Dean says news market this week. We have CPI tomorrow, PPI Wednesday, and again I think unemployment claims on Thursday. So it is gonna be a big red folder news this week. So I assume we're gonna get some good price action. Alpha Weta says where TP level, my TP level was hit, done for the day. Very nice. You guys are getting out nice and early. London has only been open for 37 minutes, but you guys have already like cleaned up. The 5 minute just looks bearish. I mean, previous day low definitely looks like the next liquidity draw, I must say. Let's see. Still waiting this out. So, chat, how did we go on Friday? Did you guys have a good trading day to finish the week? Was it I mean, the market was just, there was some crazy volume happening on Friday. I'm feeling like that's the same kind of price action we're going to get today. It definitely feels like that. I'm going to wait. I'm not trying to rush anything. Still just hanging around. So we've now taken out, what levels have now been swept? So previous 4 hour low swept, Asia low swept. Previous day low is that next level intact, down at that level is 25,615.50. So I think that is probably the next target for NQ to drop down into. For sure now. Everything is just looking bearish. For now anyway. Doesn't mean we can't take a long in these markets. Yeah, so Jonathan says, Friday super clean setup and huge win, 90 points. Jeez, that's a big win. Greg Duncan says, best day of the week for me. Well, that makes sense, Greg. You got your payout that day. Let's go. Quentin says, double bottom on the 1 minute can be reversal. Double bottom as in these two. Where double bottom? Like literally this double bottom here, these two candles. I never look at the 1 minute like that, but interesting. I think, chat, we're definitely heading for that previous day low level. If you are in shorts, I think that's a clean level to be taking off full TP at, to be honest. If you guys are still in this short. The Wiz says 25,600. Start paying attention for longs. I'm honestly going to be looking more now at previous day low level, which is a bit higher than 600, around 615. And for me, once that's swept, I will be definitely trying to get that long. Oh, nice, Jonathan. Jonathan said his 90-point trade was the same one I took it. He just held it. So that would have been a crazy win on the accounts, depending if you were trading minis or micros. Like 90 points is crazy. Dean Thomas says my 2 micros short are doing work. Even trading micros in this right now, you guys would be banking. It's just such a big, clean move right now. This is what we want for a Monday. We want volume. Reverse calls 51875 and then reverse. Rego, sorry, but I don't know if we're going to get down there. I really don't want us to get down to 518. That's too low for my liking. Previous day low will do it for me. We don't need to drop any lower than that. Thank you, NQ. Morning, Andrea. How are you today? I'm good, Andrea. How are you? I'm ready for these markets. It's Monday. It is start of the week. I haven't entered anything yet. Staying patient. Not going to take anything invalid to start the week like I did last week just for fun. I'm not doing it again, chat. I did it for the stream on Monday and I paid the price. So I'll only be taking valid setups from here out. Hey, Mexican Dancer's a nice little cheeky silver scalp. $350 in 5 seconds. Let's go. 5 seconds is crazy. I've never traded like that. How do you even like click the buy and sell button within 5 seconds? I feel like it takes me 5 seconds to just like place the trade. Yes, Julian makes a good point, guys. Everyone needs to smash the like button. 370 likes. If we hit that, I'm going to be doing a 50k growth account giveaway. So make sure if you're just tuning in, if you're sitting there while you're watching and while you're trading, all you have to do is just click the like button and I will give you guys, one of you, a very lucky winner, a growth account. So make sure you go and do it because I do want to give that account away. Mexican dancers. Okay, maybe 15 seconds, lol. Yeah, I mean, 5 seconds is crazy. I could never trade like that. Wow. Leadin Song says, I just need a $50 win to lock a payout. All right. You are at the very edge of your funded account. So make sure you're not taking any, like $50 I know sounds like a small amount, but it's probably so easy to take yourself 10 steps backwards. So make sure you're only taking a clean setup. Even though it's $50, make sure you're just not going to enter at random and then put yourself in further away from that payout. But you're really close. So make sure you update us if you do get that payout while we're in the session. It's very exciting. Russell says, Celine, I have your entry 25,632 exit whenever you want. That's a 50-day moving average on the daily. Always a safe bounce from there. Let's see. We are getting a little bounce at the moment off there, but I said I'm probably liking the look of previous day low sweep before taking the long. Let's see if the new 15-minute opens. We will also be getting into 9 a.m. volume in the next 15 minutes, so that might also bring us the volatility we need to go to make a push higher. Johnny says, yeah, just lock out, get the 50 tomorrow. Yeah, the thing is, it's $50 and it doesn't sound like a lot when you trade. Like you can make $50 in a few seconds depending on what risk you're taking. But the point is, you don't want to just, you've done all the work to get to that point. You just wouldn't want to set yourself backwards. And you're probably all good. You probably don't need this advice, but this goes to everyone. Whoever's also, there's probably others in the chat that are so close to that payout. And it kills to not just take a trade being that close, being so close to pulling out maybe thousands, but you have to stay patient and disciplined. All right, so the new 15-minute candle just opened. So as you can see, the previous 15-minute low level sitting there at 25,632.75. So if I get a sweep of that, potentially even a sweep of previous day low now, I'm going to enter this damn long, chat. I've been waiting. I need the market to give me what I want. Leia says I've chased when being $100 from a payout and lost the account because I tilted. Yeah, Leia, been there, done that. There is no worse feeling. And then starting a new challenge account, knowing you were so close, don't. Traumatizing for me. Yeah, Luke, spot on. So ES has already taken previous day low out, guys. So there is an SMT already. There is then no reason for us to expect NQ to get all the way down to previous day low now that there is SMT, but it can. There's no hard rule that NQ doesn't do it now because ES has taken it out. It just means that there is a stronger confirmation potentially for reversal. But let's see. I don't want it to take off without me. Cheesewell says the 500 contracts got pulled, so let's see if it reverses. Nice. Thanks for keeping us updated with book maps, by the way. Because I definitely don't see book maps or even know what I would be doing with that if I was looking at it. So good to have someone in the chat that can call out those levels. M&Qs, I took the long. All right. Let's see, M&Qs. Is this the point that we reverse? I hope so for your sake. I'm personally waiting for previous 15-minute low to get swept. Once we spike into that level or if we spike into that, 25,632s, I will hopefully have a setup. Jonathan, I'm long, targeting 664 entry off an inversion. I see potentially this is the inversion you took, Jonathan. Potentially off here. And yeah, I'm guessing that's your entry. I mean, for me, it's the only reason it wouldn't be a valid long for me is because I need to have the sweep aligned, because NQ could just come down and make its way to sweep out this liquidity here and then reverse. But it can also just pump from here. Lulu says, I hate that pain, Lamo. That freaking small money target before getting a payout and blowing it is a curse. Literally a curse. And a curse you'll always remember. You'll never forget that feeling. But that's a good thing. Sometimes we need to go through the pain in order to not make those mistakes again. So it's sometimes a good thing if you do have to learn the hard way. I think we all have at some point. Jonathan, yes, Lynn, you got it. I got a better feel of the next candle as I missed initial entry, but stop is at the low. All right, nice. Good luck. Good luck. Chat, where are we at with the like count? I'm going to quickly give it a little peek. I mean, I know. Let's have a look. Let's keep the charts open. I said 370 and we're only at 187. So, chat, that's nowhere near good enough. 370 is the like count goal, and until then, there is no giveaway. Just saying. All right. So who's in trades at the moment? I know Jonathan's in the longs. I'm still waiting. NQ. Let's see if gold did anything worth trading. Haven't had a setup on gold, but it is continuing to pump. It is getting very close into that Asia high. Would be nice for us to sweep Asia high and then take a potential reversal off there. Or gold could just keep pumping. I mean, we are in volatile markets at the moment because of news. So there may be no need for technical analysis today, on days like today. Let's just see. Patrick, I'm in ES longs, but on a fractional size. If it goes up, may size into it. Let me see. Okay. Looking very similar to NQ. They're both in sync. Let's see. Good luck, Patrick. I hope you get the long. I'm actually waiting for NQ to drop a little bit more. And then hopefully long. Secret Scarlet. Hi, Celine. I don't know if you trade the 9 EMA, but I caught that gold move at 4 PST off the 9 EMA. I actually don't. I don't trade the 9 EMA at all. I trade only price action, so literally just the candles. No lines or anything like that. But good job. Good job for hitting the W. Love taking a win on a Monday. There's nothing better. Patrick has a healthy SL. Nice, Patrick. You may need to in these markets. Secret Scarlet says I have to keep within my 35%, so yeah. Nice, you always got to stay consistent. MQ says the long doesn't look nice. Well, not for me at least. Not for me. I still wanted to come down and sweep previous 15 minutes low, but if we don't get that, there is no official setup. Yeah, Patrick says I agree. High risk, high reward on this one. Potentially, like, could be catching low of day off these longs. It is risky because we have just been dropping. Secret Scarlet says I got my very first payout on Friday. Let's go. Another one in the chat today. Well done, Secret Scarlet. Keep it up. You've been killing it. I know recently you got funded, now payout. Let's get to that next payout. Keep it up. Keep it up. Really good job. First month of the year. Only like second trading week of the year. Like, you guys are killing it. Jonathan says 50% of 665 if we get there and move to break even if we get there. Let's see. Let's see what the market wants to do. Oh, chat, I really hate the humidity in Bali. Also, in the beginning of the stream, yes, it was sunny, but now you can see like sun has gone, clouds are out, and it's probably going to start pouring. So I totally jinxed it. I said it was 30 degrees and sunny, and now it's like the complete opposite. The trader guys, Celine, I have a question you guys might be able to help me with. I have a couple strategies built which gives an entry signal. Each has its own data points, around 80% win rate. Well, that's insane. That is a killer win rate. The trader guys, do I trade all or be selective in one strategy per account? All are negative RR strategies. Well, personally, I'd probably split it up so you're not. I mean, I don't know the legitimate mathematical answer to this because there probably is when it comes to probabilities and win rates. And especially when you take into consideration that it's a negative RR strategy, you probably wouldn't want to be using all the strategies on one account because say that how many strategies, there was a couple of strategies that you're trying to trade on one account and they all do negative trade after trade after trade. Like the thing is, the prop firms is you only have a select amount of drawdown. So I wouldn't want to be taking all the risk just on one account. Spread the risk out and probably trade just the one strategy on that account and then the other strategy on the other account. And that way you can split up your risk. I don't know if that's mathematically correct. Any of my mathematicians in the chat want to chime in on that one, but that's how I would see it. I wouldn't be trading multiple win rates on the one account. It would screw with your data as well. Wondering Yogi says, NQ, please don't leave without sweeping previous day low and leave without us. I know. So close. But the thing is, we have swept it out on ES. So by all means, NQ could be taking off here because we have an SMT. Oh, Leia says it's negative 10 degrees where she is. Leia, that is crazy. It must be snow out there. That is crazy. I'm in the complete opposite weather. Jonathan says, in fact, I'm out full there. I'm going to close my charts until New York. 2 beautiful wins this morning. Don't want to give anything back. Very, very nice long, Jonathan. Really clean. Go enjoy your break and reward yourself with go do something you enjoy, and good luck in New York. But very good trading day. Let's go. Who's in these longs? Let's go, Patrick. I know Patrick's in it. Dan X Andresen said it's negative 15 here in Norway. It's getting colder. Oh my gosh, you guys are in some crazy climates. I thought it was bad out here with 30-degree heat, but you guys have it cold. The heaters and like, how many layers of clothes would you need in negative 15 degrees to even stay warm? Do heaters even work at that point? It's just so cold. Leah says plenty of snow. It's not stopped snowing since Christmas. Well, I am jealous of that. I would like to see snow in the Christmas time. Appreciate what you have, Leah, because I'm in the heat and I would do anything to be in the cold right now. Patrick, 2 degrees here. Jealous of those who are getting snow. Patrick, Celine, you don't need clothes. It's all on your head. Don't tell me you're one of those people that's read what's his name? The Wim Hof breathing, and that guy's insane. Iceman, that's his name. Has anyone read that or know who I'm talking about? The guy has done a marathon in the snow in nothing but his underwear. So like the guy just doesn't feel cold. So I know it's humanly possible, but I'm just not that way inclined, chat. I just could not. I can't stand the cold. I love snow, but I don't think I could last in a cold climate like that for too long. Does it ever snow in Australia? No, but I think in the mountains it probably does. I don't even know. You might have to fact check me on that. Let me quickly Google it since I'm not getting my setup. Does it actually snow in Australia? Yeah, okay, so it does. Rare in the cities. I've never seen it snow, but I'm saying in the mountains it probably definitely does. Justin says, did you take a trade today? I'm late. No, Justin, I'm not. I've been waiting for longs. A lot of people in the chat, though, have been taking trades. Some of you guys caught shorts. Some of them caught longs already, but I'm patiently waiting for my signal to print for my long. At the moment, I haven't got it yet. So just waiting. Oh, Patrick says, of course it snows in Australia. But where, Patrick? I mean, I've never seen snow. Oh, okay, Perisher, Threadbow, Snowy Mountain Range. I don't know any of these places. A unbiased trader, and he says, hello, Celine, and Tradeify community. Hello, hello. Oh, wow. Kismet says, I used to get snow near Canberra. That is crazy. That's not so far from Melbourne, and I've never seen snow in our city. It gets frosty in the winter. Like, we definitely have ice. In the winter, you would get to, like, 4 degrees in the morning and see ice on your cars, but never snow. I would love to have seen snow. Hey, Kyle, good morning. Good morning to those who are just joining us. By the way, chat, I'm going to repeat myself. There is a 370 like count goal today. So if we do hit it, that means I will be doing a 50K growth account giveaway. And until then, there will be no giveaways. So make sure you smash the like button if you're just joining, because that account will be given as soon as you smash it. So within the next second, or some of you guys like to leave it to the last second, which is so annoying. So the quicker you get there, the quicker I can give that account away. Ursula Heisling, could you please show your indicator? The indicator is actually private. Unfortunately, it is something I had worked on by a developer. So that is why it's a private indicator. And if you would like access, you can DM me privately on Instagram. Lulu, Celine, I think chat needs a little scolding from you to hit the like goal. Lulu, it's all about that reverse psychology. If I tell you guys I don't think you can hit it today, I'm sure you're going to hit it. So no need for me to scold you guys. Don't worry. Patrick says Celine is a beaches girl through and through. It's true, Patrick. I do love the beach, but when you've been in the hot climate, like something like Bali for more than 6 months, honestly, it does start to get the better of you. I sort of miss just being in the cold, in the rain. Like, we do rain here. Like, I've seen rain, but it's hot. It's hot and rainy. Like, I'm sick of that. I sort of just want to be in the cold. And I love puffer jackets and winter fashion. All my girls understand. I love layering up in the winter. Andrea says, yeah, in winter in Australia is different compared to European winter. Probably you just get dry weather. Yeah, 100%. It wouldn't be anything like European winter because you guys get snow. Finge, I've seen snow because I have been to the mountains once as a kid. Okay, so it's not like I've never seen snow. I know what it looks like and everything, but it's not something we get like day to day where we live in the city. Like, it's just nothing. In the winter, it just rains and gets really cold. But yeah, complete opposite experiences on this side of the globe. Australia is really far away. All right, so 9 a.m. volume is coming in now. We didn't actually get the long setup, so I'm not in anything yet. Retesting previous 4-hour low at the moment. It does look like a clean reversal, but I'm waiting for my signal to print and haven't actually had that yet. So 4-hour is leaving a nice buying wick behind. So I do like this for the reversal setup. And like I said, chat, we have this 4-hour bearish gap, which hasn't been untapped. So I'm really liking us to use that as a strong magnet for pricing, get us into that gap today. We've taken out all key levels except previous day low, but we did have an SMT with that with ES earlier, so that could potentially now be left behind and we can continue to the upside now. So I'm eyeing out the longs. I'll only enter if now we get a sweep of the previous 15 minutes low at that level 25,639.25. So just waiting. Patrick, are you still in your ES long? Wondering Yogi says, check out Munduk, Celine. It's cooler up in the mountains, but you can't trade Wi-Fi is bad there. Okay, well, that would suck. I couldn't go there then. If I can't trade, I can't go. Judas Joy says humidity is the worst. I regularly have condensation dripping from my fly screens. It's the worst. I don't have the condensation issue, but you can just feel in the air like it's just humid. You can't get rid of it. I'm also realizing, Chad, that it's actually gone a little dark in here, so I'm just going to go turn the light on just to see if that makes it any better. All right, maybe that made it a little bit better. Andre, people going crazy over the snow discussion. Winter is not the same everywhere, chat. Yeah, but it's crazy to see that we all live on opposite sides of the country and right now we're all experiencing literal opposite climates right now. I'm in 30 degrees. You guys are in negative 10 degrees. It's crazy. All right, what are we thinking, chat? Snow discussion is lovely, but we are all here to make money, am I right? And I want to know what you guys are looking at. So at the moment, previous day low still intact on NQ, but nothing that I'm really cautious of now that ES has already taken out that level. So what's left for me is the 4-hour gap above. Previous 4-hour low has been swept. Nothing really on the 1 hour of significance happening. Asia low taken. So everything screams to me now longs. I just want to pull back. That's all I need now. But what are you guys thinking? What are you guys thinking? Is anyone thinking that this sort of up move now is just a retracement and looking for shorts still? Shorts to previous day low level, or what are you guys thinking? Am I crazy to be going long? Gem Forge traded. Damn, Celine, you're looking gorgeous. Well, thank you. Thank you, Gem Forge. I wish I could say the same to you, but I'm sure you look gorgeous. Okay, so Judas Joe looking for NQ to take December high. December high? Where is December high, chat? December high has already been swept as far as I'm concerned. December's high is 25,935 on NQ. Am I wrong? Flash Golden says looks bullish. Number one chest press already long from 650. 650 is a nice long. Yep. I think we could be on for the longs. I think it's definitely taken out some key levels here on the NQ, so I definitely would like to see us reverse now, but I just need a bit of a pullback in order for me to long. The trader guy says call one short and one long. Short was win and long was out. Now just chilling. Cool. I mean, you could even still be up. It doesn't necessarily to be break even when you take a win and a loss, depending on your race size and whatnot. So congrats if you're green and congrats if you're break even. Would prefer to be break even than red on the day. Trades by now says would like the previous day low to be taken out before the longs. It would be a cleaner setup, but for us to get dropped all the way back into previous day low would be a little bit crazy now. Now that we are making that move and we had that 15-minute bullish candle closure. So let's see. Oh, Judas Joe. Okay, yes, you're looking at NQH. It is different. Andrea, can always count on Andrea to ask you guys about the likes. What the hell is going on? Let me get a quick check on the like count. You guys acting like you don't want an account or something. It's crazy. It's very simple. You guys hit the like count. And oh, now I have to get up the stream. Hit the like count and I will give you guys a giveaway account. Give away a 50k growth account. And we're at 242 likes. So if we get 370, there is definitely going to be a winner. But if not, then chat. Sadly, I can't do it. You know the rules. 242. I'm going to check back in 10 minutes. So if you guys are sitting there or you're just joining, make sure you smash the like button. That's literally all you need to do. Nothing else, nothing crazy. Hit the like button and then I can give that giveaway account away. That is all. Long still not safe. 60-40 for long, but nothing is sure. Yeah, 100%. I'm not trying to predict anything. Even though I'm talking about going long, like, I could still be wrong. There's no way you can tell. You can never really tell what the market's going to do. You can be highly, like, you can think you're highly correct, but you can never be, like, 100% correct about market direction. It can go wherever it wants. Oh, the trader guy says across separate accounts, likely the W was in 2 funded accounts. Well, that's nice. It's nice that you took your W on the fundeds. Let's see what we get. And she's saying, Celine, every time when you were alone on stream, no one want to come, no one want to hit the like. Well, not true, because last week we didn't miss a giveaway. We were smashing the like count every day last week. I was on my own, and we gave an account away every day, except for one. And then we gave 2 away on Friday. But, chat, I know you guys want an account. Judas Joe says, oh, hey, Son of Wall Street, by the way. Sorry I missed your message. How you doing? I'm good. How are you? Celine, Judas says, Celine, you did say you wanted London to Judas and then to take longs. I was looking for the same since NQ December high is still there. Yeah, 100%. I like to take reversals off liquidity sweeps. So like liquidity being the Judas move. And at the moment, yes, we have swept out all the key levels. But for me, and my alignment in my trading, I need to have the previous 15-minute low sweep at the same time. So we haven't had that. We've just had a bullish candle so far. We haven't come down to sweep out previous 15 minutes low. So for me, there has been no signal yet. I trade this for the next couple hours though, so potentially could still get a setup. So I'm not going to rush into anything. Come on, it's Rupesh. There's 110 more to go. Hit it, chat. Oh, Kyle, you take reversals as well. Nice to know I have a few reversal traders in the chat that are actually looking at the same trades as me. Because if it wasn't, then you guys would be sitting here like, why is she longing when it's bearish? But this has been a clean long reversal. If you only consider SMT with ES and sweeps of Asia low and those sort of liquidity levels, this would be a clean long. But for me, my rules are quite strict, and so I haven't actually got a setup yet. Nick got funded. Shabab says Nick got kidnapped by his soon-to-be wife. That's a funny way to put it. No, Nick is loving life at the moment with his soon-to-be wife in Maldives. And he will be back with us on Wednesday. He is just still in that surreal love bubble. And he will be back with us to share all about that that holiday in the Maldives. So I'm very excited to have Nick back. Gabby the Fighter says, I love that your rules are strict. Thank you, Gabby. It's just something I did for my own personal, just to have stricter rules on myself so I wasn't taking invalid setups or, I found in my trading that there was so many times a fair value gap or a concept like that would show. And so I was like, okay, how do I make my rules fit so that it's only specific fair value gap or a specific level that I'm looking at in order to, before I trade. So because there was so many gaps on the chart everywhere, it was just too hard for me to figure out a complete system around it. So that way, having the rules allowed me to actually just take specific FEGs and that sort of thing. The good news says Nick is out learning new accents. He could be. I've never heard a Maldives accent. Maybe he's learning a new one. I love this. Number one chess pest says, I don't think that hard about it all. All I have to do is look left and see 640, 650 area had aggressive buys. Probability says they're still there. Well, if you are so sure that that happens every time, kudos to you, my friend. If trading is that easy for you, I'm happy for you, but it is not always that simple. It really depends. And everyone sees the market in a different way. You guys in the beginning were seeing this all short and I was seeing this all long, and it's just so interesting that we have complete different ways of looking at the market. Justin says he's probably eating ketchup right now, enjoying life. Hey, I'm sure he is. Let him eat all the ketchup he wants off stream, away from us. Let him enjoy the steak and ketchup as much as he wants. Because we will never see that on Tradeify TV. I will make sure of it. We did say we were going to do a ketchup testing stream where we just test ketchup on random things. Maybe we should still do that. All right, chat. It's been almost 10 minutes since I last looked at the like count goals. So I'm going to look again to see where we're at. I'd hope that we're doing better. 370. 370 was the like count. Let me see. 280, chat. We're nowhere near. Chat. This is going to be a sad day if we can't give one account away. This is sad. 370 and you guys still need 90 likes to go. And there's enough of you here. If everyone goes and smashes the like button, it's the thumbs up button underneath the stream window. So as soon as you smash the like button, I can give that account away. And until then, there's no account. So make sure you smash the like button. I do actually want to give you guys an account. Believe it or not. So please go and smash the like button, chat. At the moment, still no setup for me. Haven't taken a trade today. It is Monday. I'm fine with that. I don't want to be risking all my profits and taking invalid trades to start the week off. So I'm staying patient, staying disciplined. CPI tomorrow. There may not be a setup today. Who knows? But I will only ever trade my setup on stream. So yes, Monday I did take an invalid loss because I just took a random entry. But today I'm not. Today I'm staying patient. Number one, Chesspair says, happens enough and returns 3R. If it's a loss, it's tiny. Well, that sounds like a killer strategy, honestly. Good job. But hey, chat, we did have that initial move to the downside. And now NQ is making a slow grind back up. I wonder whether I'm going to get this sweep or not. At the moment, we're reacting in this 15-minute bearish gap. I assume this gets closed in if bullish prices are, if we are looking bullish, and if buyers are going to step in, I would like to see this gap get completely inverted on the 15. But as you can see, this previous 15-minute just completely bought up. Like, there is no bottom wick in this. They just completely bought this whole thing up, and we never swept previous 15 minutes low. So that's why I didn't get an entry in this yet. Let's see, chat. What do we think? Is the market going to reverse from here? Is this just a retracement into, you know, this 15-minute bearish leg? Do we think price is just going to dump into previous day lows still? Am I wrong to be looking for longs? I mean, there's no right or wrong. It is just whatever you think, but I still like the look of longs. Let's just wait and see. And we're not far off the end of the stream, so I do want us to hit that like goal. This is crazy, chat. It would be crazy to start Monday with no account giveaway. That's not how we like to start the week. Carl says, let's wait to see some movement. Chat, let me know in the chat real quick if you are up, down, or haven't taken a trade or break even. Let me know. If you're still waiting and haven't taken a trade, I'd love to know. Am I the only one? Out of all of us, am I the only one still waiting? Jonathan says, I'd like to see a rejection from 715 and come down to the low. 715 would be around Asia low as well. So if we do retest that, there's potential for us to drop off a bit from that level, but we shall see. Paul Trey says make a poll, Celine. I don't know how. Now that's above my pay grade. I don't know if I have access to that. Guys, that's asking for a lot, really. I'm not that technically advanced. My AI hasn't been coded that way, so to say. Wondering Yogi, flat for London. Ursula got her TP in short. Lugo Band says green. Chantal green. Justin took an open at short. Took a trade at open shorts. Oh, it's Rupa says didn't trigger my position, so no trade. I hate that. Kismet says no trades yet. GC is also toying with me. Has GC set anything up? Let me see. What have I missed? Nope. GC just hanging around Asia high at the moment. A lot of consolidation there. Let's see. We don't have red folder news coming out today. So, let's see. Nick M E4W says missing a move is also a big W. I mean, no, I tend to disagree. I think there's nothing worse than missing a move. Especially if it was your setup and you didn't get involved because you were away from the desk or you didn't trigger in time. That I count as an L. Rose is green. Sapient Puppy 7252 says still didn't find my setup. Well, that makes two of us. I haven't found my setup yet and we're almost towards the end of the stream, so no trade for me so far. Doesn't mean in the next 10 minutes I might not get a trade. Still could take a trade. Have you ever traded platinum? No, Kyle, I've never traded. Oh, that's a lie actually. I forgot that I took a random degen trade on platinum just like around Christmas time when we were mucking around when the markets were dead, and I took a platinum trade and it won. So yes, I guess I have traded platinum, but never with serious like technical analysis. It was a spin the wheel trade. The wheel literally told me to which asset to trade, what direction to take, how many contracts so it was not like informed at all. Yeah, Justin says the only news we got was Trump and the Feds. Yep, and that's enough news to move the market. All of everything was down except the commodities like gold and silver were up, but dollar was down, and QES everything down from that news. So let's see how long these buys can hold up the price. At the moment, we've had some bullish price action since taking out those key levels of Asia low, previous 4-hour low, and after we had SMT with ES, we have had a reversal, but nothing of significance. This could also just be a retracement back into that bearish leg, which is this sort of move. We've made a 50-minute bearish gap. We're now coming back into that, and we could potentially just be respecting in there and then dropping lower. So I'm fine with sitting out unless I do get a clean buy signal. It's not really a market I just want to be buying in straight away anyway, considering how bearish everything else is on higher time frame. Ivan Marino says, what times do you trade? Just London. I trade live just the London, but I do trade the full 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. usually, and then in New York I'll just trade the 9:30 to 11, just the first hour and a half of New York, because I like trading with volume. If there's no volume, like, I really can't trade, so that's why I trade those specific time windows. Riaz says, I'm in short 690, target low of day. Well, let's go. Let's see if this is the market just having a pullback and potentially could dump from here. Let's see. NQ going for Asia high? Potentially. I would love for it to tag me in if we are going for Asia high. Kyle, thank you. Kyle says, good job for your discipline. I try. Oh, hey, are we 50 likes out? Rupesh, it's running out of time, 50 more likes. All right, let's have a look quickly because we are actually running out of time, and that's never a good sign. But if we're only 50 likes out, there's a chance we could do this. 322. All right, chat, 50 more likes, and we do a giveaway. I'm going to start doing the countdown. I'm going to refresh every 5 seconds here because last time I was doing it way too much, and we ended up crashing the stream. So 370 likes is the target. We need 48 more to go. Let's go. I'm going to refresh. All right, 330 now, so we need 40. Let's go, let's go. 40 more likes, chat. I want to give this account away. Come on, Justin. Justin, you've been here before. You know how it works. Ooh. NQ making a bit of a move down. Potentially could be sweeping that previous 15-minute low. That would be nice. All right, I'm doing a refresh quickly. What are we at? If it's not 370, I don't want to know. 349. We're 20 more likes out, chat. 20 more likes. I'm going to get that giveaway form ready because surely you guys can hit it. 20 more likes. That's all you have to achieve. 20 more. 56. We're almost there, chat. If I refresh it too much, I'm scared this stream's going to crash like it did last time. I'm scared. I don't want us to get cut off right at the last minute. I'm just going to get that form ready. Because surely with 14 more likes to go, you guys hit it. All right, the form is at the ready. So now I'm going to give it one last check. If we're not at 370, there will be no giveaway for the stream. Let's have a look. I'm doing a refresh. Hey, 370 chat. We did it. We did it. So I've got the form ready. What I'm going to do is, as you guys know, the rules are make sure you are subscribed to the channel in order to enter the giveaway. Make sure you obviously have liked the channel. There will be no double entries. If you do, the form cuts you out anyway, so do not even try to put a double entry in here. You would be completely disqualified from winning the account. Also, make sure if you do win that you let me know ASAP so that I can give you the account, because we're literally a few minutes out from the stream ending. So let me get the chat open here. I will post it a few times. And so no one needs to ask me where the hell the form is, because it's there. All right, let's go. Everyone get your entries in. I'll give you a couple minutes and then we'll spin that wheel and do the giveaway. Let's go. Already, how many of you? Already 80 of you have filled that out. That was damn quick. Let's go. All right. Market's doing nothing right now. Nothing of interest anyway. Like I said, well, we're 3 minutes out now from the new 15-minute open. I need a new 15-minute to open, sweep out its previous 15-minute low, and then for me to long. So potentially I could be getting a setup after stream. If I do enter anything, I will let you guys know on my socials. But for now, there is no clean setup happening. But let's do this giveaway. I'm actually glad we got there. We always manage to get there in the last few minutes. Always. Without fail. You guys, every time. I swear you guys just do it on purpose. But who's going to win it today? Do we have anyone's birthday in the chat? Might give you some extra luck. Break of 365 will most likely get low of day. Who knows? I'm not here to predict price. Yoda, hello, what did I miss? Not a whole lot, honestly. I haven't taken a trade in today's stream, but that's because I didn't get a clean setup. So, not for me. But you are just in time for the giveaway. I am about to give away a 50k growth account. I'm just going to get the names up in a 1 sec. All right, giving you 10 more seconds to enter. And then we're going to copy those trades. 5, 4, copy those trades. Copy those names. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm copying the names, chat. Anyone who's entered. All right. Just copy them over. All right. This is everyone's entries. There is 267 in there. So good luck, everybody. Good luck, everybody else. And I hope you guys are happy with this. Here we go. The 50K growth account goes to Tradeify. Congratulations. You just won a 50K growth account. Let me know that you're in the chat. Just tag me so I know that you're here. Congrats. Congrats. Just let me know you're here because I can give that account to you that way. Chat, is he here? Johnny says rigged again. Trader rigs, show yourself. We got to make it fair, chat. Oh, there he is. He says, yep, here. Perfect. All right, Trader Rigs, you have won the 50K growth account. What I need from you is to put your email address in your YouTube channel description. And then once you have that, I'll be able to get your details across to our background Nick. So just make sure you have that information in there. And then the account should be with you within 7 days. So do not panic if it's not with you tomorrow. It should be within the week. But congrats. Thank you guys for another amazing stream. One more stream tomorrow solo, and then we will have Nick back with us Wednesday. So thanks, everyone. Appreciate you being around, even though price action wasn't the best today. I know you guys have killed it in here. So W's to all of you today. Put a W in the chat if you like the stream. L in the chat if you absolutely hated it. And I will be with you guys same time tomorrow. Take care. Have a killer New York session, and I will see you guys tomorrow.